The current economic situation triggered by the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted supply chains and business activities across countries, including Nigeria. To combat this pandemic, general lockdown strategies have been implemented. This has resulted in a decline in economic activity, a dip in oil prices, and a reduction in disposable income. The impact on the poorest and most vulnerable segment of the population has been magnified, with people who depend on daily wages to fend for their families feeling the brunt of these restrictions. It quickly became apparent to the WIMBIZ team that Nigerian women within the low-income bracket would be hit by the impact of the lockdown, and they would need support to comply with the government's lockdown restrictions designed to flatten the curve as well as stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
WIMBIZ is all about women. WIMBIZ Women in Management, Business and Public Service is about women. So what we're doing is we're giving first to the elderly women who obviously can no longer fend for themselves, then to the women of households who are complete households, and then especially to the widows. We've also today added some Boko Haram widows to our collection of widows, and to explain that that's the widows of the soldiers that died fighting on bush.
The WIMBIZ COVID-19 Relief Project is an initiative born out of the challenges associated with the pandemic and the need for a collective action to combat the spread of the virus. Initially, we considered 3 communities to distribute the relief packs to: Ije in Obalende, Idiaraba in Surulere, and Mushin. However, due to the scale of the adverse economic impact of the ongoing pandemic, and in response to the overwhelming support and feedback from our donors, we increased our relief package distribution target to 10,000 relief packs.
We came together and we decided to take up a collection and come to their neighborhoods, to their communities, and actually distribute the packs ourselves. We're distributing it ourselves to make sure that it gets directly to the hands of the people that need them.
In addition, we diversified our geographic focus and extended our donation windows to enable us expand our reach. Our relief packages have so far been distributed in these communities across the country: Ije, Shomolu, Orile, Aguda, Mushin, Ikorodu, Seriki Ado, Ikeja, Loma, Makoko, Okerenla, Ojo, Yaba, Onikan, Ado, Langbasa, Garki, Gwarimpa, Tungan, Maje, Jikoyi, Durumi, Bundu, Okrika, Diob Waterside, Boni, Akinyele, Ido, Lagelu Egbeda, and Onara.
The beginning was a fear that we're not going to meet the numbers that we set out to do. In the beginning, we wanted about 500 to 1,000 packs. And then we said, no, we'll dream big and do 5,000. And then we currently have surpassed our 10,000 goal. So there was a bit of fear. And then very quickly, it changed to, oh my goodness, how do we then implement now that people are supporting us so wonderfully? So we had, cash sponsorship, we had in-kind sponsorship, and then we had to figure out who to give, how to give, and that was the hardest. That's the heartbreaking part of it, because there's a lot of
We leveraged our diverse network of associates and received immense support from members of our Board of Trustees and Executive Council. There was also representation of our secretariat staff led by the Executive Director of WIMBIZ for this well-needed outreach initiative. The collective effort from those within the WIMBIZ organization resulted in the effective execution of this outreach and strengthened our desire to continuously remain the catalyst that elevates the status of women as well as promote nation building. The WIMBIZ COVID-19 Project Relief Program distributed 11,919 relief packs, directly impacting over 71,514 Nigerians across 28 communities in 4 states within Nigeria, with donations from 503 cash donors and 18 in-kind donors. Sector demographics covered include healthcare workers, waste management staff, widows, law enforcement households, internally displaced individuals, and an old people's home. With Nigeria's population estimated to be close to 200 million and a large proportion of our citizens living below the poverty line, the pandemic has been catastrophic. The restrictions of movements as part of government's effort to stop the spread of the virus has significantly impacted livelihoods, particularly those that depend on daily cash incomes.
We say thank you to all the women that joined us together to provide this food for us. We appreciate them. We say thank you to all of them.
For them to have remembered all in this season, we never knew they didn't know us. They just come for their own humanitarian services. We pray God continue to bless them.
God bless you. We appreciate you. God bless you.
God will bless you. Anywhere I want to bring this money, God will fill you in a pocket bag in Jesus' name.
Thank you.
The people that organize this program, God will bless you. You will never lack in your life. God will raise you up. Thank you very much. We are grateful.
More focus is required to identify the vulnerable members of society across the nation and create safety nets to provide respite. The WIMBIZ COVID-19 Relief Package has assisted and continues to assist with supporting some of these households, but there is still a lot more to be done to reduce inequality and achieve gender equality.
We have WIMBIZ that have come to give life to our people in the community. You can see the joy on the faces of the beneficiaries.
We continue to focus on growing our network of professional women, delivering value-added programs, creating differentiated benefits for our associates, advocating for increased female participation at all levels, and supporting our communities.
The need is great. The need is indeed great. Like I said, we have only just managed to scratch a little bit of the surface. We know that with the support of warm-hearted Nigerians, that we can do so much more. So kudos to CA PLC for partnering with WIMBIZ. Obviously, kudos to WIMBIZ, its associates, and all those who have partnered with us thus far. Thank you very much. We look forward to your continued support.
The women that did this thing that comes together to remember the poor people, God will bless them mightily. Because people are in ways that people they are hungry. Poverty is many, not that they are hungry, but the food is not enough. But God will provide for them to do more in Jesus' name. Thank you,